What is up, guys? It is Robert of Movies with Me, and welcome to the Hitman's Bodyguard movie review. So this movie is directed by Patrick Hughes, and it stars Ryan Reynolds, Samuel L. Jackson, Gary Oldman, and some more people. I was actually excited for this movie because to hear Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson kind of in like a buddy cop sort of movie sounds pretty damn good. And well, it really wasn't. Not to say this movie was bad, because it really wasn't. It's just, it didn't live up to its full potential that it definitely could have. In terms of a villain plot, there's some villain who's doing evil things, and it's whatever. It's Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman is the villain, and he's doing bad things, so you gotta kill him. Now, this movie to me doesn't really start till like 30 minutes into the movie. The reason I say that is because Samuel Jackson and Ryan Reynolds don't really meet until 30 minutes into this movie. And that's kind of what you see it for, the Hitman's Bodyguard. Basically, what happens is Ryan Reynolds has to take Samuel Jackson to a certain point, and, Samuel Jackson is like, "Motherfucker, you ain't gonna take me to shit." And they really use motherfucker a lot. I'm not even joking. At one point, Ryan Reynolds even says, I can't, you literally single-handedly ruined the word motherfucker. And that was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this movie was gonna be a lot funnier, but it really wasn't. There wasn't a whole lot of humorous moments in this movie. Especially when you have Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson, I totally thought this was going to be hilarious, but it really wasn't. Again, for the whole like first half an hour was so meh, because there was no Ryan Reynolds or Samuel Jackson for a lot of it. And you had this very generic Gary Oldman villain that who really gives a shit about, and it's just kind of boring in a way. And then finally, when you do get Ryan Reynolds and Samuel Jackson, it's really not as funny as you would think it would be. The chemistry is there. The chemistry is totally there 100%. But the humor isn't. It misses the mark a lot of the times. And yeah, humor is very subjective. Humor, you could find this movie hilarious, I may not. But I do find a lot of things funny. I have a pretty open sense of humor, and this just did not tickle me. I did get tickled a few times. I thought some things were pretty funny, but nothing hilarious, and it didn't really go on for long. One thing that I will say that kind of surprised me was the action. The action was actually pretty freaking good. There was one part with Ryan Reynolds, just Ryan Reynolds, not Samuel Jackson, but he was using like items, his surroundings to fight against the enemies. That was freaking awesome. I loved it. That was really damn good. It was easily the best part of the movie, and it went on for a while. And the shots, actually, there was some continuous shots in there, and it was really good looking. And I was really liking those scenes. And of course, it's not a long scene. There are some. It's kind of like Ryan Reynolds does something that goes into another building and continues to fight with the objects around him in this store. And I've always said, if you could do something where, let's say I take this microphone and hit someone with it, like in an action scene, it makes it even better without just using the guns. You use your surroundings. I think it's so damn cool. And that one particular scene did that a lot, and it was so much fun. It was great. There's some nice car chase scenes. There's a nice boat chase scene. Their action was actually pretty damn good. I enjoyed it a lot. Particularly the Ryan Reynolds one. But even the moments where it was just Ryan Reynolds and Samuel Jackson in a car talking and stuff, I thought that was going to be more entertaining. But to be honest, it really wasn't. The script wasn't really working for me. It may work for you, but for me, kind of fell flat a lot of the humor. For me, I never had that real laugh out loud moment that, again, I hate to keep saying it, but that I was expecting. And sure, maybe you shouldn't expect humor, but it's like, well, it is a comedy. I thought I would laugh with Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson. And I can't help but notice that Ryan Reynolds, man, he totally felt like Wade Wilson in this movie. But then again, I guess you could just say that's himself, Ryan Reynolds. But like, it just totally felt like, right, they just started recording Deadpool, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, Hitman's Bodyguard, and he's still Wade Wilson. That's what it seemed like. But oh no, maybe it's just me. Overall, I'm going to give The Hitman's Bodyguard a 6.5 out of 10. It's a very okay movie. You could sit down and you can enjoy it, but there's really not a lot to it. The whole chemistry between them is great. Humor wasn't really hidden for me. Some funny parts. The action scenes were pretty damn good. The actual story was lackluster, definitely. But yeah, I mean, you could enjoy it. Just, I definitely expected better. But yeah, guys, did you see The Hitman's Bodyguard? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.